Hola a todo el mundo, bienvenidos a Let's Play Fire Emblem 3 Houses. Sigo preocupado por los niveles de audio del micrófono, creo de verdad que se está moviendo un poco. Tal vez, quizás, no lo sé. El último vídeo creo que se me veía más bajo que de costumbre. Toquetear esto un poco, a lo mejor funciona bien, no lo sé. El caso es que igualmente se me escucha bien aunque sea más bajo. La última vez, Sete, Flame y Alois murieron. Y de no haber reclutado a Shamir, Shamir también habría muerto. Hoy vamos a dejar el camino preparado para el capítulo 16.
Part 2. Crimson Flower. Lone Moon. Lady of Deceit. After a narrow victory over the Knights of Saros at Garreg Mach, the Black Eagle Strike Force hopes to secure a route to Ferdiad, the kingdom capital.
Oh. Wow, ese
The
me ha hecho
time has
daño.
finally come to invade the kingdom capital.
Wow.
Or so I declared. In truth, we'll be advancing to a different location. Only you and the rest of the Black Eagle Strike Force can know. Please bear that in mind.
Entendido.
Seems you've already anticipated our intentions, Professor. Well done. Before Ferdiad, we must take Arianrhod, which lies near the border between the Empire and the Kingdom. As a city on the boundary of the two territories, it must be taken at once.
There are many mages within Arianrhod. We will also face Cornelia, a general of the kingdom.
Más bien de Slither, pero vale.
We must also contend with Rodrigue, the head of House Fraldarius, as well as his troops. Once we defeat them, Arianrhod will be ours.
I hear Cornelia has a suspicious magic weapon at her disposal. We must attack before the enemy can respond with defensive measures. That is why we are preparing an assault before even our allies are aware. Even within our ranks, there is no way to know with certainty that there is not a rat among us who would leak such information.
When Arianrhod falls, we'll focus on striking Ferdiad from both the south and the east. The deeper we carve our way into kingdom and church territory, the more favorable our position. As ever, I'm counting on you, my teacher.
Vale, ese es el plan. Tenemos 4 semanas de monasterio. Día de San Indi, que es el cuarto. Sichol,
Our voices are
Maquil,
all over the place.
Setlan e
We must
Inde.
learn to work together in harmony.
Yeah, I'll sing so.
¿Tenemos algunos apoyos que hacer? Pues me gustaría creer que sí. Oh, ¿quiere decir que está haciendo Edelgard?
Yes? Oh, it's you, Professor. I was certain it was Hubert coming to drag me back to my duties. Your Majesty, you must know your supreme talents are needed at present. Why not gaze at these documents instead of the sky?
Ay, eso me ha gustado. Excelente imitación.
Doesn't it? And the worst part is that he's always right, so I can't even argue with him. But that's enough about Hubert for the moment. While I have your attention, I'd like to thank you for your help in that last battle. As you well know, I'm perfectly capable of commanding the army by myself. However, when you're around, it's somehow different. I'm not sure I can properly explain it. I suppose your perspective on the battlefield is simply sharper than mine. When you're devising tactics and tricks for us, it's almost as though you can read the enemy's mind. There's no getting around it. Your talent for strategy far exceeds my own. I'm quite jealous, in all honesty.
Pero tienes talentos que yo no poseo.
Is that a fact? Well, if you insist. I suppose a flower from another's field is always more beautiful. I'll admit, I think of you as rather detached, so to hear that you have emotions such as jealousy is something of a relief.
Lo mismo podría decirse de ti.
I can't deny it. Ever since I underwent those procedures, I've certainly distanced myself from the ordinary world.
Parecemos destinadas a ser camaradas.
Friends. That word somehow doesn't seem adequate. Besides, we've been friends for a long time, you and I. By now, we're so much more than that, at least in my mind. You know, instead of Edelgard, you can call me just Elle, if you so please.
No, no te voy a llamar él, porque eso es como L y... No, vas a seguir siendo Edelgard.
That's what my parents and closest sisters used to call me when I was little.
Ya, buena suerte con eso,
Now
Edelgard.
there's no one left who calls me Elle.
Además, en castellano, Edel... Queda raro. Elgard sale solo. Y él, como que no te voy a llamar, o sea, que quítatelo de la cabeza.
With you, well, I think I could allow it. In fact, it would mean a great deal to me.
¿Y eso por qué?
Why? Well, you have stood beside me and shared my burdens. As I said, you are much more than a friend. In truth, you are like family to me. I suppose that's why.
¡Ya! Pues lo siento, pero no. El ratón está viendo dar su... ¡Oh! Parece que a Caspar le gustaría hablar contigo. ¿Quieres aceptar? Vaya, comienzo.
Do you have a minute, Professor? I gotta talk to you. I've been thinking a lot about those brigands with the scorpion tattoos, and I realized something. I mean, I'll feel better if I get this off my chest, right?
¿Qué has descubierto?
Okay, listen. I think I can't deny who I am. I know you were right 5 years ago when you told me not to chase after that suspicious guy. But I still can't get over the possibility that he might have hurt those kids. I would have regretted not stopping him for the rest of my life. There's no way I could forgive myself. It sounds awful to say, but the safety of those kids is more important to me than the nights we lost. I'm sorry, Professor, but I can't promise that I won't disobey your orders in the future.
Lo tendré en cuenta. Forma parte de mi trabajo.
I know. It's too big a risk to keep me around.
Tranquilo, estás siempre en el banquillo.
I won't cause a fuss. I'll just pack my bags and... Wait, what?
¿De qué estás tú hablando ahora? Creo que te has confundido. He dicho que sigues estando en el banquillo.
I guess so. You're really okay with me sticking around? Even if I might not always follow orders? People could get hurt if you let me keep doing things my way.
Todo saldrá bien.
Just like that? I almost can't believe it. I really struggled to come to this decision, you know? I want to stand by your side, but I won't stop standing up for what I believe in. I know I might cause trouble for everyone, but... I just... You know, I give up. I've got nothing else to say. I should have just kept my mouth shut.
Cuento contigo.
Yeah, I know. Thanks, Professor. Thanks for accepting me for who I am. I'm glad I get to keep fighting by your side.
El nivel de contra Sabicas por su BA. Vale, sí, luchar a mi lado. Lo siento, Caspar. Ya no vas a luchar a mi lado porque ya tenemos el apoyo al máximo. Lo siento, Caspar, pero no. Vale, a ver qué más tenemos por aquí. No quedan muchos apoyos y tampoco quedan muchas historias. Esta es la ruta más corta después de todo. Edgar aceptó la armadura del águila bicéfala enviada por el Imperio, lo que permite acceder a la clase emperatriz. Oh, wow. Sí, es como la armadura del Flame Emperor, pero mucho más fea. Esa clase sigue teniendo rango de movimiento de acorazado. ¿Dónde está el campo que gestiona una de clase? ¿Cuánta movilidad tienes en esta? Lord acorazado tienes 5. ¡Ah! Sí, vale, tienes más stars, pero 5 de movilidad, shit. Vale, hay más apoyos por aquí. ¡Oh, wow! Ferdinand con Dorotea y ya termina. Solo te quedará trabajar a Hubert. Y a ver, Madeta. ¿Has hecho un vistazo? Linhard. Solo le queda terminar con Petra y Caspar, vale. Me quedan algunos sueltos. Cada vez menos, es cierto. Pero aún me quedan cosas sueltas. En fin, empecemos. Ferdinand con Dorotea.
Ah, Dorothea. I am surprised to find you here. I did not think you were all that religious.
There's a lot you don't know, Ferdy. But you're right. I'd hardly call myself devout. After all, it was thanks to the goddess and her noble regime that I suffered so much as a child.
You must be quite brave to speak so coarsely in this hallowed place. But what do you mean about suffering as a child?
Do I really have to tell you? Oh, forget it. I'm sure you already know that I'm an orphan. I grew up in the alleys of Enbar, begging for coins, eating scraps, drinking from drains.
I see. I remember seeing street children around the city.
I could have died. Then the right person overheard me singing. And suddenly I was in the opera. I was a songstress. And my goodness, did the nobles like me. The people who used to spit on me and call me an urchin, they praised my voice and my beauty. A nobleman who once kicked me gave me the most gorgeous shoes. I almost asked if it was a joke.
So that is why you despise the nobility. But why do you think I am the same as them? Do you really believe that is the kind of man I am? You think I would ever treat people differently based on appearances? There is nothing noble about that.
Oh, really? You're something different? That's not how I remember things. It was the very day that I was discovered. I was in high spirits. Nothing was wrong in the world. I secretly bathed in one of the town's fountains, hoping to wash off some of the dirt from the streets. I sang the same song the opera composer overheard earlier that day. And that's when you appeared.
Me? No, it could not have been.
Don't play dumb. You glared at me, the same look I'd gotten from every other noble, then you ran off. When we met at the academy, you were a different person. All smiles and friendly words. You were like a bee, Ferdinand. A bee attracted to a flower in full bloom.
So it was you then, singing that song. Dorothea, please listen. This is a misunderstanding. When I saw you, I could not take my eyes off you. I was hypnotized. Your beautiful voice, your elegant face, droplets of water on your skin that glittered in the sun. I thought you were a water nymph.
Stop it, don't lie to me.
No, it is true. I was only a child. The vision overwhelmed me. That is why I ran. I plucked up the courage to return, but no one was there. I thought perhaps it was a dream.
Maybe I can believe you. I've wanted to, ever since the day you made me those treats. I thought then that maybe you weren't like the others, but there's a lot I have to let go of, Ferdy.
Of course. I am glad we had this conversation. You know, I do not mind you thinking of me as a bee. Life as a simple drone, circling a queen, it actually sounds quite wonderful.
Don't drones keep the queen safe from other bugs? I like the sound of that.
Eso ha sido muy bonito. Ese apoyo ha estado muy bien. Sigamos por eso. Linhard con Licitea. Vale, ya no tengo que preocuparme de Licitea, creo.
You seem to have lined up your desserts very meticulously.
What you see before you, Lysithea, is a life choice.
Oh, really?
The most skilled pastry chef in the army has been asked to do the impossible in the heart of wartime. Source high-quality ingredients, employ advanced baking methods, and create these two pastries.
Wow, you've put a lot of thought into this. May I?
Of course. You can have but one, though, and it should be noted that they taste completely different. I thought I'd split them between us, seeing as they were made so carefully and are so very special.
Ah, thanks. So, what exactly is the life choice you mentioned? Also, if you are not partaking, I'll just go ahead and eat them both.
Oh no. For you see, if you eat one, you simply cannot, must not, eat the other. Should you eat both, a pair of ingredients, one in each pastry, will combine to poison you.
What?
That seems unnecessarily intense. Just one won't kill me then?
Of course not. But making this choice means you will not be able to taste the second dessert. Ever. No matter what I tell you, you'll never know which one tasted best. And if you are underwhelmed by your choice, you'll regret your decision forever.
What the fuck, Linhard?
So, I should just pick one and be done with it.
But you've already chosen, haven't you? Not between the pastries, but your life paths. You would gamble on the chance of living a long life, even if it meant losing your two crests, correct? Hence my current choice.
Wait, whose choice are we talking about now?
A shortened lifespan doesn't necessarily mean a short life. Even with two crests, you might live a long time. And with you around, the study of crests will undoubtedly reach previously unimagined levels. On the other hand, getting rid of them could help someone that I care about. Maybe. Or maybe it won't help at all. Unfortunately, one never knows until they eat the pastry. Even then, you can never taste them both.
Hang on, Linhard. Do you mean to tell me you care about me? Since when?
When indeed. You are someone I care about, though. So much so I wish we could be family, you and I.
God damn it, Linhard. Lo has soltado así sin más.
Family? That escalated rather quickly.
Sí, muy rápido,
Although,
ciertamente.
having more family does sound nice.
Anyway, I need to be going. Oh, and feel free to eat the pastries. I made up the poison bit because I didn't know how else to say what I wished to say. And because, well, because I believe there are choices we can make where you can have both. I'll show you somehow, before the war is over.
Are you sure these aren't poisoned? Linhard, wait! Wait!
Esto también ha sido muy bonito. Estos apoyos están siendo muy bonitos. Quiero más. Caspar con Dorotea.
Hey, Caspar, care to join me for tea?
Again? Well, let's make it quick. I gotta get some training in eventually.
More training? Don't you get tired of it?
No, I don't get tired of working toward my goals, unlike you.
Me? What do you mean?
Your quest for the perfect husband. I haven't seen you wasting time with any dull-looking guys lately.
Oh, that. Maybe I just found something worth staying in for.
You mean in the monastery? This place is a dump compared to what it was 5 years ago.
That's not what I'm talking about. Honestly, Caspar, you don't understand women at all.
Well, excuse me. Maybe I'm just another dull guy.
Well, excuse me, princess. Ay. Sí, eso era hacer la serie ahí.
That must be why you don't pick up on how I feel.
What?
When I'm around you, I feel like, well, like I can always be myself. I don't need to act differently or flirt or lie. I can just be me. I always said you were little brother material, but when we're alone like this, the idea of marriage...
Joder, qué directos que va. Era todo mucho más bonito cuando Félix le pedía a Ned que cantase, porque quedaba el subtexto ahí. Aquí, ¡hey! ¡Casémonos!
Nope. Hold it right there. I'm gonna need a minute. I was not ready for this.
Caspar, settle. You might be getting the wrong idea. I was only saying, when I'm with you like this, I can forget all about marriage and just be friends.
Huh? Right. Of course.
Though I suppose relationships like that can also lead to marriage.
Sí.
Now I know you're messing with me.
I'm not trying to tease. I was just thinking out loud. If neither of us ever find our special someone, it might not be so bad to settle down and spend the rest of our lives together. What do you think?
No suena mal. Yo me acuerdo que una vez hice esa promesa. Evidentemente no acabó uniendo nuestras vidas para siempre, pero no suena mal eso nunca.
I haven't really thought about that. I'm not really the romance type. Spending the rest of my life with you doesn't sound so bad, though. But why are we even talking about this? There's no way you won't find someone great.
Stranger things have happened.
Either way, no point in worrying about it now. I'm plenty happy with our current situation. Let's just focus on staying good friends.
Good idea. Here's to us.
Ha estado bien. Caspar con Petra. Me faltan Linhardt y Bernadetta para Caspar. Bueno, creo que tendré tiempo.
Hey,
Quiero
Petra. How's training going?
It is going well. I am not having any troubles right now.
Good, good. At least things haven't gotten worse, right? So, did you hear what happened the other day? The professor, really.
Caspar.
Oh, whoa, okay, there's no need for that.
You are the son of my father's killer. That means I must be killing you and taking revenge.
What? I thought you said it wasn't a big deal. We're not our parents and all that.
Your optimism is not making sense. It is not possible that you are not having hatred for me. My father was killed by the Empire, by your father. And so I will be impaling you on this blade to be satisfying a deep wish of mine.
A deep wish? What are you talking about?
I am talking about my wish. Of course, I am also having another wish. An even deeper. I wish for you and I to keep being friends. To keep fighting and surviving together. When you are speaking of your father, it is with a proud smile that injures my heart. But that is only a small thing. You also are working harder than anyone I am knowing, So, I can't bring myself to be killing you.
I see. So you do hate me because of what happened, but you still want to be my friend? You haven't stabbed me yet, so you obviously want me to live more than you want me to die. I hope.
That must be the truth. More than all of it, I am not wishing to be losing you. It would give me great sadness.
Oh, okay, that's a relief. I don't want to lose you either, and I definitely don't want to fight you. To be honest, if things were the other way around, I don't think I'd be able to forgive you. I'd hate you, and I'd hate myself for feeling that way.
Caspar.
But you're not like that. You see me as your ally and your friend. You had the chance to kill me, but you used it to show me that you want me to live. You really are an incredible person, Petra. I want to be more like you. I want to prove that I'm a good friend. I promise, you won't regret letting me live.
You have my gratitude for your understanding. Hearing your words gives me great happiness. I was always feeling a barrier between our hearts. I am sure I was also the one putting it there. But from now onward, I will be sharing all of my heart with you. My grief and anger, joy and love, all of it.
I'd like that, Petra. From now on, we'll be more honest and open with each other.
Este juego tiene buenos apoyos, sí, estamos en una buena racha. Y para terminar tenemos a Dorothea con Honeyman, y creo que es el último de Dorothea este.
Dorothea, my dear, you must be tired from the extended fighting. May I get you anything?
Thank you, Professor Hanneman, but I'm fine.
You don't appear fine. Make sure not to overexert yourself. The war is not yours alone to fight. You have friends to rely on. We are here for you, always.
Thank you, but I really am fine. It's nice to know you're always thinking of me, though.
Well, of course. You're like a...
Like a what?
Nothing. You're a very good friend. That's all. And once the war is over, I want to be sure you have a pleasant life.
Is that so? It sounds like you're getting a little ahead of yourself, planning for the end of the war.
Ahead of myself? No, I don't think so.
Oh? You sounded like you were building up the courage to give me something. Something, small and round and ring-shaped?
Uh-huh. A ring, you mean? Well,
Oh, no. Am I wrong? I'm so embarrassed. I misunderstood.
Oh my! That's what you were thinking. I've misled you. I see now I phrased things just all wrong. I had no other intentions, I swear. I'm sorry. Please forgive me.
I could forgive you, if you proposed properly. You got me excited, you know?
But I haven't.
It's okay. I'm just teasing. Don't look so scared.
Teasing? Ah, well, of course.
It's nice just to know you care about me. Maybe we should talk more about the future in the future. How's that sound?
Why, it sounds lovely. Quite lovely.
Esto ha sido muy awkward, esto ha sido muy raro. En fin, eso ha sido todo por el Let's Play Fire Emblem Three Houses, ¿cómo se llama esto? El asedio a Arianrhod. Decide única forma de la ciudad de la promoción de la vale. Eso ha sido todo por el Let's Play Fire Emblem Y houses, nos vemos a fin de mes. Hasta la próxima.